So recently I had gotten an original Xbox 360 from 2006 at this record store that I went to with my father. Cool shit. Guy said it had a red ring of death, and we bullshitted a little bit about chips, PlayStation 1 chips, shit like that, how hard modding works, custom firmware, stuff like that. And it was pretty fucking cool, right? And I'm doing my own thing, I'm chilling, and this guy brings out a boxed Xbox 360 from 2006, still in wrapping. There's corrosion from the batteries of the controller up in this bitch. And of course, there was a wired controller, but not this, so it was used. It looked like the guy probably did not plug in the cable, and that's what I expected. The guy did not plug in the cable that goes to his video output, which literally says it's a red ring of death, which is one of the worst failures that Microsoft ever has done. And that is literally what happened. So why am I doing this today? Because there are certain dashboards that make these consoles extremely fucking rare. And I went on eBay and I looked one of these up, and it was $250 fucking dollars, and I got it for free. So this would be kind of a video to show the reason why it is. The reason why it's so much the consoles is because it has these old dashboards that are not downgradable unless you have JTAG installed, which I did do to my slim Xbox 360, which I may or may not make a video on. It's basically, you have to install a chip with a soldering gun, and I remember I had to do it painful shit, especially if you're like me and you don't do a lot of shit with computers, you do a lot more internally. I mean, you still know how to build shit, I love building computers, passion, my drive, everything like that. But yeah, so I thought I'd show you the first revision, it's more of an evolution video because I have this Xbox, so I will pull up the video right now. I'll be right back, guys. So if you guys see here, this is how it looked like when Xbox Live was a thing, or at least it still is a thing, but when it was technically speaking a bigger thing than it actually was and was running, because you cannot go online with the older dashboards, because that's the whole purpose. They wanted you to go online with it, and that's the reason why these are so much, because people want that old dashboard that doesn't have, advertisements. They call this one the Blades dashboard, and this is the first dashboard released with the console when it first came out. So if we see right here, this is from 2007, I think. Yeah, so you could even see it's from GameTrailers.com. Obviously, I'm going to have no volume because it has music from fucking 2007 in there. And plus, don't want to get copyright. I'm a hypocrite for saying that, but who gives a fuck? Anyway, if you see right here, so check that out. So you see right here, you have Halo 3, new theme song you can download, video store, all that cool shit. So this is how it looked like with Xbox Live enabled. If you look at the regular one, it just says, hey, sign into Xbox Live. So, if you guys think that newer consoles are very much more fucking, oh yeah, we want you to, sign into Xbox Live, remember that Xbox 360 was the first one to do that. In fact, the original Xbox even tells you with Xbox Live and shit to sign in. But yeah, if you see here, this is how it looked in 2007. Yeah, they even have the Xbox originals, all that cool shit. So yeah, this really trips me out because I obviously I was fucking 2 years old when this was it. Let's hear. Yeah, no, I was 2 years old when this was the 360. But yeah, if you see here, you can download TV shows and, you can watch shit. If you go more here, there's Xbox Originals. That's Major Nelson. Major Nelson, cool shit. I used to follow him a lot. He's a cool guy. But yeah, you see here, all the games you could download, all the people online. Even when you hit the side, it was a lot more different. If I can pull that up, it'll probably show it a little bit here. So if you see here, this is more videos on, hey, this is Assassin's Creed. I think Assassin's Creed came out in 2006. Anyway, if you see right here, so when he presses the home button, it doesn't have the older home button. It has one that goes by the side like this, which I believe was replaced with another one, and the one that I'm going to be showing you on this console. So this is right before the newer revision, which makes this console extremely rare. But yeah, so you see right there, that was the 2007 dashboard. If y'all see there, that was the 2007 dashboard. I like the new experience Xbox just because of the side scrolling and the left right. The older revision, the one that I have, still looks good, but it doesn't look as good as the one that I usually like to use. Yeah, so I will be showing y'all that one in 1 minute. Alright, so if y'all see here, right fucking here, so you see this still has the original one, which, I like this one a lot more than the swirl and shit. Even though I'm so used to that one, I think this one just looks a lot more cooler. You could tell it's from 2005 though, just screams early 2000s. But yeah, so if you see here, this is how the old one looks, kind of like this. Tells you to update, all that kind of shit, and this is how the process worked. So if we went back here, it would go from this to, it would be the same right here, and then it would be like this. So you see there's that new screen that you're kind of getting a little bit more familiar to. And yeah, so yeah, see, so it takes forever to install. They said, I mean, obviously installing a giant update like that always does. So if you see, here's the new Xbox experience, you know, it gives you a tutorial of how it's like. So I don't really want to go through that, but if you see here, this is how it looked like for, I'd say, 2 to 3 years. No, probably only like 2 years, maybe even a year. Sorry about that, y'all. But if you see right here, pretty badass. I personally think this looks a lot fucking better. Like I said, I've said this probably 20 fucking times. Stop getting your fucking mind, Cody. Anyway, if you see right here, yeah, so this is when avatars were introduced, so it's starting to get a little bit more modern, if you can tell. You see, like, change my features, like you can change hairstyles, like, you know, color, stuff like that. Cool shit like that. It still looks a little bit different than how it used to look, but like I said, you can kind of tell it's becoming a little bit more than what it used to be. So if you see here, and this is, you know, when backgrounds were starting to become like this, you see here, so you can hide your channel through the welcome. That's, you know, like what's hot, the best music, you know, games, stuff like that. Call of Duty World at War. You know, what to do, you know, like this, you can obviously tell this is when gold and it wasn't silver, Xbox Live Silver, if you can see here. So yeah, so if you check right there, this looks a lot more different. It does look very similar, but I do like this theme a lot more, just because of the fact that I don't really like just light themes. Like even for YouTube, I always, before the old layout, I always had like a extension that allowed me so it wouldn't brighten my fucking eyes at 2 in the morning, if you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, if you see here, you can basically see that yeah, this looks really cool. Looks really, really good. You know, they even were advertising premium themes with the games that you were playing. It showed your achievements now. I think that was already a thing. It just wasn't as, you know, prevalent. But yeah, right there. So that is that one update. I'm pretty sure, yeah, you could even tell this screams 2008. They added some cool stuff, but the new dash is hard for me. Yeah, okay, makes sense. For now, I'm going to turn on the one Xbox, and I'm going to show you the other revision, which is our next Xbox Experience update, which is what I will be showing you. And yeah, I'll be back in a minute. If y'all see right here, you can tell this now has the newer kind of like logo update kind of thing when you power on the Xbox, which does decrease the value for this console, of course, but it still makes it a little bit, you know, pricier nonetheless, if you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, if you could see, I already put my own background. This shit is loud as hell. I always use a Slim. Like the first Xbox I got was a 360 Slim. Yeah, these are loud as fuck. So if you can see, I was I input my old consoles. I was getting so worried that it'd update this to be the newer version, because if you insert any game, it wasn't file, I got really scared with the files, but if you insert any single game that basically tells you, oh yeah, like it's over the, you know, before or after this update is what I'm trying to say, then you would not be able to keep this dashboard. It basically tells your CPU to keep this dashboard, and this has not been updated or been in the internet. So, you know, if you can tell here, this is kind of more a showcase of this Xbox. If you see right here, in fact, I'm getting a faceplate too, which I will put up in the video once I'm editing it. But yeah, so like if you see right here, video library, obviously you can look through computer, you know, downloaded videos. This guy had some videos. I'm not going to go through it because I do respect the person's privacy, of course. You know, music, I don't have any music on here. I did not decide to put any because, I mean, this doesn't have a lot of storage. Picture library, you know, you can add pictures to here. Windows Media Center, which was pretty big probably back then, if you can tell here. So let me make sure it's not loud enough. Okay, it's pretty good. So if you see right here, you know, family settings, if you want to put parental controls on your Xbox 360, you can do that. And then system settings, which, you know, console settings, which, you know, shows everything, Connect settings. So this was, we call this one the Connect update and the before the Connect. So before the Connect, it had that old style like I was showing, and now it has this style. So I'm going to presume this is from around 2011. And if you see here, there's only 14 gigabytes of fucking storage, which, you know, it's pretty bad for 2011 actually. But yeah, if you see here, I only really have, no, don't delete all my shit. If you see here, I only really have games. You know, I have like Batman, I have like Bully Scholarship Edition, Call of Duty Black Ops, Dead Rising, games like that. Yeah, like if you see all games that are compatible with this, because I'm too much of a pussy to actually put saves in here, if you know what I'm trying to say. So profiles, I'll go through all these besides Links 1799 because I respect your privacy. If you guys can send them in emails or link in this video and say, look, we found your old Xbox, I want to give you the file, you know, the file to this Xbox Live account, then yeah, no, that'd be really, really cool if I can do that. But if you see right here, demos, don't have any demos, videos, themes, I put all these themes from Horizon. In fact, that's how I have this custom weed theme that I fucking put in. But yeah, no, like gamer pictures, you know, Call of Duty, all this stuff. A lot of this shit was the guy who owned this Xbox previously owned this and kept it right here, which I think is pretty kick-ass. Like, thank you, man. Like, I don't want to go through your shit, but like gamer pics, who the fuck doesn't give a shit about gamer pics? You know, all this stuff I added. Some of this you probably can't even wear because it's not on the newer firmware. System items, and yeah. So if you see here, yeah, so there's welcome. So I thought I'd go through this as well. So getting started, so you can press the Xbox Guide button to get almost everything on your Xbox 360. The Xbox Guide is the fastest way to get in and out of games and videos, talk to friends, tweak your profile, download content, and just do about anything else. So go ahead, press the button. So if you see here, this is when the newer update basically became a thing. So see here, media, it did not have marketplace, I remember. I think it only had games, media, and settings. I think you had or it might have been something else. It might have been games. I don't remember which. Once I turn on my other Xbox and show y'all this, I will tell you all about this. But if y'all see right here, you know, profile, I obviously imported my other one. Here's my, my God, I put my bio and everything. Holy shit, I've had this account for 8 years. Probably gonna be 9 years since I remember creating this in 2012. But I do remember this and the other dashboard. So if y'all see right here, Xbox profile, your profile contains your gamertag, avatar, achievements, fucking alarm, achievements, played games, and more. Your achievements and gaming history are also saved on your Xbox Live when you contact. You can edit your profile's privacy and friend settings. Access your profile in My Xbox, select the panel with your avatar. Pretty fucking cool. Who gave a shit? Join Xbox Live, like I said, so it's for people who didn't join it, which most people are already on it. This was Connect. So, you know, Connect brings Video Connect. I do remember talking with my friends through Connect. That was pretty badass. My friend, I don't want to say her name. You have long ass hair and you love Jeeps like I do. If you're watching this channel, you remember during like elementary school we bullshit. This was before I got like parental controls put on my 360, which I was able to bypass pretty easy once you put a J tag on it. Anyway, so you know, family first, of course. Speaking of that, this fucking happens. What the fuck? But yeah, like you can see right here, you know, the Gold Family Pack, which is very useful because you could just like undo it and just give it to more people. You know, family safety, all this shit, and privacy. You know, people can't be screaming the N-word and fucking voice calls. I mean, it was like outside. What the fuck? Oh, there's a tutorial? I don't fucking know. I mean, what do I know? Honestly. So if y'all see right here, not Connect, but Family First. So over the next few minutes, you'll be introduced to your Xbox 360. Ready, grab your controller, hit A to start. You can use anything on the Xbox dashboard that the guide has to offer. Here you'll learn about the dashboard and controls. So yeah, so I remember this is the old layout when you got a 360. So I remember this is when I got a 360. I think I got Modern Warfare 2 and Minecraft. And then my friend gave me a copy of GTA 5 for 15 bucks at school. I really wish I was friends with that guy. I think I still have him on PlayStation actually. But yeah, if you see here, that's basically what this was. You know, tutorials. You can hide this channel if you want to, and then it's My Xbox. You know what we went through. You can open up your tray. Let me close that. You know, your achievements looked very different. If you see here, I synced all my shit up to here, so you know. Oh, don't worry, I got my shit resetted. Fucking Christ. That was such a bitch back in 2016, 2015. Games library, this is where you look at all your games. I presumed that it'd show your games here. If you were signed into Xbox Live, I'm not 100% sure though, by just looking at tutorials on how to JTAG. Like I said, you know, you can look through your computer, music, picture, they're all basically the same. Kind of like a Windows PC, and then Windows Media Center, which you can use Windows and, you know, just transfer shit, kind of use it as a media center, like it says basically. Like, who the fuck would have thought? But you can also, if you see right here, yeah. So if we can also, you can also sign into your other shit. You can change your themes. Themes looked a lot different back then. I only have this theme because I think it looks cool as shit. So if you all see right here, you can switch your profile to, let me try and find it. So it's my friend, that's that guy. I don't want to go through your shit. Layer 8, that was a random account too, Tomahawk Master. It's my friend. This is some modded account that I downloaded on the internet. But yeah, like if you see right here, like this is how it looked before the recent dashboard, which I will get into next. But yeah, so achievement progress here, all that cool shit. And yeah, this is the, you know, one that I used to use. You know, even when you sign out, it just stays at the same theme. So I will hook up my other Xbox 360, which might be a bitch to take out and just, you know, like put in everything. But yeah, I will be back in a minute. So if y'all see right here, it's the same boot up, just, you know, might be a little bit more graphically advanced because this is my Xbox 360 Slim. This shit's beaten up to all hell. Like, I can't even get the barcode to JTAG this. It was so hard to do that. I did, but it was really hard to do it. So if y'all see right here, it's loading. Might take a little bit longer to load because it's that old thing, but so this is just gonna boot in right into my account, which should have Xbox Live. No, it's not. So if you see right here, these are my accounts. So yeah, so like I said, I can sign into this account. You know, it has like a better interface, I should say. I personally like this one more. I think if you were to keep the sign in and keep the old one, it'd look better. But hey, that's just my personal preference. You can kind of tell that Microsoft's getting really media intensive, getting very media intensive by the time of this. So if you can tell right here, actually, one sec, I'll be right back. So you can tell right here that Microsoft's getting very media intensive, like I said. You can look at my pins, you know, recent Microsoft movies and TV. Let me move this a little bit right here so I can see. So yeah, no, I'm not in my OBS over here, but like I said, you know, my pins, recents, you can see all my pin games. I still have a GTA 5, like I've said in my previous video. Last game that'll go on that last console, I have the theme for. I think it looks pretty badass. I don't know about you, I fucking like it. It's gonna take a minute to load, but you know, before this, I'll show you this. This is Bing, you know, the greatest browser of all time to search shit up on. Not Google or DuckDuckGo or fuck. What's another one? I think those are the three ones. Maybe Microsoft, or no, it is Microsoft. So if you see here, you know, I have all my friends here. If you want to, you can add me on Xbox Live. And this is how the new one looks. Beacons and activity, I don't really remember being there, but I do remember it was added in around 2015 or 2016, it was added. So if you see here, it has all these cool GTA 5, you know, things. You know, activity feed, or no, it was this. Activity feeds is what I don't really remember being there, if you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, like I said, you know, here's all people adding friends as friends. So yes, it's more updated. Like, there used to be a ton of things right there. I might be able to put an image at the end of this video. I don't fucking know. This might be good enough for your imagination to just see how cool it looked. My apps, so you can look at what you were doing. So like, for example, I used to watch a lot of YouTube on my 360. 360, 3DS, and iPod Touch 4 generation was my shit. I have a lot fucking more than that. But you can't really run YouTube on anything besides those three things. You can. In 2013, 2014, you can't really. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna wait till this shit gets done loading, and yeah, I'll see you then. So if y'all see here, it is now loaded. So Awesomeness TV. I remember looking through all this shit: Crackle, picture viewer, system video player. Obviously, is where you watched movies that you totally not pirate. I don't know what the fuck this is. Probably karaoke. I think I do remember using that a little bit. Live event player, manga. Nerdist, MLG, Netflix, NFL, Pluto TV, Plex, all this cool shit I used to use. I even have the older updates. Vintage Voice Studio. I think I got a few like unlocks through this. I remember I used to unlock a lot of Xbox shit. But yeah, so my games. I'll show you all my games. I'm gonna see if it loads immediately. It does, of course. When I want to pause it, it fucking does. But if y'all see here, I have Halo Reach, Skate 3, Lego Star Wars 3, Saints Row the 3rd, Saints Row. This is just a disc install. GTA 5, Mafia 2, Saints Row 4, the orange box install. Yeah, install. Fallout 3, Destroy All Humans, Tekken Tag 2, Overlord 2, Castle Miner Z, Midnight Club LA. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is installed from the disc. Assassin's Creed, Halo 3, Bully Scholarship Edition, The Wolf Among Us, Among Us type beat. It's fucking. I'm not gonna say that. Fuck. Dead Island, Dead Rising, Crackdown, Token Ball, Call of Duty Elite, Goat Simulator, Halo Waypoint, Full House Pro. I remember this was like some gambling. Obviously, it was like with Xbox tokens, of course. Dungeon Defenders, I played the fuck out of this. Voice Changer 360, I think this was just kind of like an Omegle, but like you could change your voice, I think. That might have been another app, but Castle Miner, you know, I played a lot of Castle. I played Castle Miner Z a lot more, which I think I have installed. I might have deleted it like a bitch does. Avatar Farm Online, Castle Miner Warfare, Murder Miners, End of Days Survivor, Battle Blocks Theater, I played the shit out of that too. Aegis Wing, Hexic HD, Motorcraft Madness, Splinter Cell Conviction, Saints Row Get Out of Hell, Pinball FX2, Christmas Alliance, what the fuck, Doritos Crash Course, what the fuck's wrong with my grammar today, goddamn, Game of Thrones, Resident Evil Revelations, The Walking Dead, Lego Indiana Jones 2, Monaco. I remember I played a little bit of this online. I think it might have been an online game. Doritos Cat Crash Course 2, cool ass game. World of Tanks, expansion installer. Don't know what the fuck that is. Probably was trying to do some idiot install on my 360. Tomb Raider, Toy Soldiers Cold War, TTG Tales from the Borderlands. That's the only Borderlands game I have not played. I played every single Borderlands games besides the Tales of. I've unlocked everything on Steam. You can check my profile right now. But Happy Wars, Harm's Way, Walking Dead Season 2, Air Mech Arena, Gotham City Imposters, Scott Pilgrim vs. the Game. This is the demo. Don't worry, I thought I had the full game. I don't, but still. This can make this Xbox go for quite a bit of money because this was only sold for a limited time and you can no longer buy it. So, you know, that makes it somewhat rare. And a demo of Limbo. So, alright, I have like 2 or 3 demos, but, you know, I don't really have a lot. All these are legit games that I probably got from Xbox Live Gold. So, you know, we've been through this. Games, add-ons. So this is how the add-ons look. So I'm doing this just in case they might discontinue this, but you see there's 100 add-ons. You know, there's probably not going to be shit on here, but if we go to browse games, this is how it looks. So, you know, my games, add-ons, themes, avatar story, search games, gamer picks, FIFA 19, Borderlands 2, new releases, all this cool shit, Peggle 2, games like this, badass, demos. There's, how many demos is there? It says there's 100 demos that you can download probably. I think it all ended by like, you can't really download a lot of shit. There's like the 360's kind of discontinued. Forza Horizon, yeah, you know, Microsoft TV. And that fucking booted me into something else. Sorry guys, I accidentally clicked out of on something that I thought, this is I think just for movies and TVs. Don't want to go through that. It was taking more than like fucking 5 minutes to load. Like holy shit. You know, apps, like I said. And settings, which looks like this, still looks the same if you can tell here. This is my, yeah, see here I have my, I don't think I have any memory things in here. I don't think so, at least I hope so. So if y'all see here, I have so many fucking games installed. Kind of funny to think about, I have this many fucking games installed. I have 0 demos installed besides, I think, you know, 217 gigs of just games. 230 gigs on here, and yeah, so my cloud saved. I have all these games saved cloud, so if I download this on an Xbox One, I can get all of my games and play all my previous saves, which I grinded the fuck out of. I mean, Bully Scholarship, yeah, look, like you can tell I beat the shit out of all these games. Let's see here, what's a good example I can use? I've, like, Fallout 3. There you go, yeah, see? I fucking play, like I've played so much of all these games that it'd be a bitch to lose, hence I have it all cloud saved backed up, even though I have it saved up on here as well. You know, you can't really, I think you have to use cloud save for everything on the Xbox One and even the Xbox Series S or X, which is a bitch. But yeah, so this is the Xbox 360 in the year 2021, crazy to fucking think about. So this right here is the box that the 360 came in. Nothing too special, you know, you can tell it's from 2006. I have all my Atari games in here. But yeah, like I said, you know, crazy to think that I got this for free because someone thought it was a red ring of death when really the AV cable wasn't plugged in and it worked perfectly fine, which is fucking, man, the flip. It freaks me out almost. But yeah, if y'all know who Link1799 is, send me a comment on here. Email me at rcarackboyslol@gmail.com. You know, S with a Z instead, if you know who I am. But I'll probably put that up when I'm editing this. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video, and yeah, peace.